Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Pisces for February 2012. And this also applies if you have a Pisces ascendant. Pisceans, happy birthday for the early Pisceans. I hope this is a really happy, healthy and wonderful year ahead for you. So this month we have Mars retrograde all month until April 14th. Happens every 2 years and 2 months, and for you it's happening in your 7th house of relationship. And already there's been a lot going on in relationships for you Pisces. When Mars goes retrograde, this is a time when the energy doesn't move forward as quickly. It's time to back off a little. It's time to let go. So if you've been holding on to something or wanting a particular result in a relationship, it's time to reflect and back off. It's also a time when there can be conflicts in a relationship. It's a very important thing to do, and of course you hate conflict anyway, Pisceans, but very important, and what you can do constructively during this Mars retrograde in your 7th house is really to look at the areas where you are too submissive, where you are not assertive enough in your relationships, and really think about each relationship that you have, business, personal, whatever it is. And during the retrograde, think about where are you frightened? Where are you wanting to please somebody too much? Where do you maybe need to be more assertive? And really think about that. Maybe somebody's being much too pushy, pushing you around too much. And then when it goes direct, so plot a course of action with the various relationships you have during the retrograde, and when it goes direct after the 14th, you'll have an opportunity for the energy to move forward more quickly and more easily. But if you push anything in your relationships during a retrograde, you're going to end up frustrated because people will push back against you and things just won't move forward quickly enough for you. So that's how I would make best use of that energy. For some of this month, we've got planets in your 12th house. So, and especially the first week of the month, we've got the Sun conjunct Mercury in your 12th. So this is an important time for you to be thinking about this past year. How has it gone? What do you think you've achieved? What do you think you could have done better? And what is it you want to achieve? Because with the Sun Mercury there, this is great for thinking up creative ideas for the future. It's also very good potentially for communications, but more communications with yourself, more inside yourself. It's more of an inner thing. And of course, for you, Pisceans, that's great. No problem at all. You like going inward for the most part. Then we have, from the second week of the month, we've got Mercury conjunct your planet Neptune, your ruling planet in the 1st house. And as well, we'll have the Sun there in the 3rd week of the month. But in the 2nd week of the month, just be careful about miscommunications with people. Anytime Mercury is near your ruler Neptune, there can be a misunderstanding. You haven't understood what somebody said. They haven't understood you. So try not to get into important negotiations or contracts or important things during that time. Ideally, just go into your daydreams and your fantasies, because that's the best thing to do with that aspect for you, particularly Pisces. 3rd week of the month, we've got and Venus, of course, in your sign. You're going to be very attractive. People are going to be drawn to you, and make sure you do something nice for yourself and something that's really pleasurable, and maybe something physical that makes you feel better in one way or another. 3rd week of the month, we've got the Sun conjunct Neptune, your ruler. So you're going to be very magnetic during this time. People are going to be drawn to you. Be careful you haven't got people who drain from you. Make sure it's people that are uplifting you, especially during this birthday season. Towards the latter end of the month, last couple of weeks, we've got Venus going into Aries. Venus conjunct that Aries as well at some point in your 2nd house. So this could be a little financial surprise coming to you. You might want to just put $1 on the lottery at that point, because there could be just a sudden windfall. Can happen. Often need a Pluto aspect there as well, but you never do know, because Uranus does bring surprises and Venus often brings something nice with it being in your 2nd house It could be just somebody getting you a surprise gift. But it should be something nice and a surprise. So once again, I wish you a very happy birthday. Reflect on your relationships. Don't take action until Mars goes direct on the 14th. Have a great month, and I thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.